Hi guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video, and today we are playing on Hypixel SkyBlock. Woohoo! And this is different from the last one. The last one we were playing with Sergeant Pika and Rigid X, but now I'm doing a tutorial series. This is going to be my first tutorial series on the channel, and the main reason that caused me to make this video, this series of videos, is that there are literally no good tutorials in SkyBlock for SkyBlock. Like, I couldn't find any. When I was trying to, like, find out how to do certain things, I couldn't do it. So, this tutorial series I'm making, I want to fix that. And here are the prerequisites. You need, 1, a dedication to grinding for the resources necessary. This is key to SkyBlock because you are going to need a lot of stuff to become overpowered at this game. Number 2, you need to prioritize. You can't get just like a zombie minion when you really what you want is a Runen's bow, and you need a skeleton minion for that. I will explain all of that later. If that sounded like gibberish to you, I am so sorry. Watch the later videos. And finally, have fun. It sounds really cliche, but it's very important because you can get worn out possibly, and if you're not having fun doing this may not be your thing. This personally is my favorite game on Hypixel, and when I heard they were creating SkyBlock about a year ago or so, I was so excited because SkyBlock is the game off which Skywars is based on, and Bed Wars is based off of Skywars, and Bed Wars used to be my favorite game. Now it's this. So this is going to be great, and I hope y'all will enjoy the journey. So as we start out, we are on this little island made of dirt, stone, and a tree. So our objective on the top is to break a log. And by the way, when you go into SkyBlock, you get this series of thing. I switched to a different profile to fight a magma boss, by the way, just anyway. And so he says, "Welcome to SkyBlock, Mr. Nobody," or your username when you join. This is your island. The SkyBlock universe has many lands to discover. Sorry, excuse my chat, it's very small. Many lands to discover, secrets to uncover, and people to meet. Collect resources, craft items, and complete objectives to advance your way through SkyBlock. Have fun. So now, my objective at the top was to break a log. Now I have to craft a workbench or a crafting table. Y'all know how to do that, and if you've played enough Minecraft, I'm sure you have. Now I have to craft a wooden pickaxe. I just need 2 oak blocks, even though, trust me, you aren't really gonna want a wooden pickaxe once this is done, so I recommend like using it. Oh my gosh, my idiocy right here. Okay, but anyway, y'all know how to make a wooden pickaxe, and if you don't, you shouldn't be watching the series. Go watch like Paul Source Jr. or something like that. Anyway, by the way, I'm using a special add-on for this called SkyBlock add-ons. I wonder why. But basically, it has like a bunch of special custom features. You can look it up on the documentation on, just look it up. And I'm also using Optifine for the best possible performance. And so here's the cool thing about the SkyBlock. So we have skills, and I just leveled up on forging, as you can see. And that gives me 4% chance to get double logs. So when I break logs, I can get 2 now. It also gives me +1 strength, so I do extra damage. And it also gives me access to the Birch Park, which you will explain I will explain in a later video. But anyway, I'm just gonna grab that apple. Where did it go? There was an apple on there. Did it despawn already? Well, that's pathetic. Okay, well anyway, I'm just gonna plant that tree. And that tree, and that tree, and then I'm going to mine out this stone. And yeah, we have collections, as you can see, so I just unlocked cobblestone, and this will unlock various rewards as you go along. By the way, my so that message in the bottom of the screen, my guild Stinky Sock 2000 join, just ignore that. That's just like a special Hypixel thing, so you can create guilds with other people. yeah, that's for a completely different video that has nothing to do with SkyBlock. And I can make the jump. Yes! First try. This is a cobblestone minion. When you right click on it, it has this interface. Here is, so what it'll do is it'll mine cobblestone, which it'll do in probably about 20 seconds or something like that. But so it'll mine cobblestone and it'll come in here and you can collect it. You can click this to collect it all if you unlock later slots. As you can see, you can upgrade the minion. So this is tier 2, tier 3, you get all these storage spaces unlocked. And for the next tier, we're going to need 2.5 stacks of cobblestone. So keep that in mind. This is very important. So it just mined it and now it replaced it. Sorry, I didn't get that on camera. I'm so sorry. This is Jerry. It says your Skyblock Island is part of a much larger universe. The Skyblock universe is full of islands to explore and resources to discover. Use the portal to warp to the first of those islands, the Skyblock Hub. Now we have a new objective. Use the teleporter, which I don't think is a very appropriate name for the portal, but just like I don't think the workbench is a very appropriate name for the crafting table. But just so you know, down here is a chest with bone meal, lava, water, some more cobblestone, grass, and dirt. And you may find that useful at the beginning. There's some more logs if you think you're going to need it. Anyway, let's go into the Skyblock universe. And here we are. This is the village. And these are our these are not our objectives, but these are what it suggests for us to do. We can purchase items at the market, visit the auction house, manage your coins at the bank, and enchant items at the library. There is so much more you can do here, but, well, actually, just in the hub, but the village, yeah, I guess that's about right, really. But, yes, so we're going to start with purchasing items at the market, which I'm not going to do. Which, by the way, this has an economy system, so we get coins for doing certain things. In the right, on the right of my screen, right below where it says the date and the Skyblock time and the location I'm at. So the Skyblock time is late summer the 18th, 2:20 p.m. and I'm located in the village. Right below that it says that the in my purse is 25 coins, and you can collect coins by doing objectives or leveling up collections and leveling up your skill levels like I did with foraging. And then it also has my objective right below that and the server I'm playing on at the last part. So with that aside, this is one of the marketplace vendors. This is the lumber merchant. There are a few others scattered around the marketplace. You can buy coins, and I actually have 25 coins right now, so I could buy some of these, but I'm not going to do that, and I will tell you why right now, because you can acquire wood for free. In fact, you get paid to do it, which I will show you how to do later on. Then this is the adventurer. Here we go. So it sells rotten flesh, bones, string, slime, gunpowder, and these. These are talismans. So they will give you special abilities. Like this one is the zombie talisman, and it reduces the damage taken by zombies by 5%. It costs 500 coins though, so I did not have enough. I am not close. And you do not want to buy any of these early game, which is what we are right now. Same with the skeleton talismans and all the other ones. Skeletons reduce the damage taken from skeletons. Your village affinity talisman increases the speed in the village while held. Same with the mine affinity talisman with the mines, which I will get to in a later video. Intimidation talisman. Level 1 monsters will no longer target you, and that is very, very cool, but it costs a lot of money. You're going to need to sincerely level up with your coins for that. And then finally, this is the scavenger talisman. Monsters drop coins when killed, and this is the other way of acquiring coins, and there are, again, a lot of ways. Here's the fish merchant, and he just sells a fishing rod with magnet, which grants an experience orb every time you catch fish, and then all these different fish products. I'm gonna go rather quickly through these. Here's the armor smith, and it sells just different sorts of armor, which you definitely won't want to do. Even though that's cool that you can buy diamond, there's so much more that you can do in here, and you'll find out. here's the mine merchant. And again, he sells all sorts of mining stuff, pickaxes, torches, stone, gravel. And yeah, so that's what he sells. Then over here we have the farm merchant rather. Yeah, they just sells all sorts of farming stuff. Rookie hoe, 50% chance to drop seed. Why would anybody want that? But I mean, yeah. And there's like literally only like 2 things that you can get seeds from: beetroots and wheat. And then enchanted bone meal, which instantly grows crops and saplings, but it's 6 coins. I don't think you want to invest in that just yet. And then you can buy sand and mushrooms and stuff. Yeah, you can sell stuff to the merchants. So don't click anything in your inventory. One cool thing about SkyBlock add-ons is it won't let you sell anything that's a valuable tool. I don't know about my wooden pickaxe, whether it considers that a valuable tool. It probably does, but I'm not going to try. So, because I don't really have anything else right now. Here's the builder. He just sells all sorts of building stuff that you may want to use, but we're not going to use any of this right now because, well, yeah, we aren't going to be building anything this early game unless you really, really like it. Like, I really need a house. Anyway, here's a weaponsmith, and here he sells swords. And we will definitely be coming back to this guy because this is the undead sword, and this is the best early game sword, and it's only 100 coins. And it does twice the amount of damage to skeletons, withers, zombies, and zombie pigmen. Here's the end sword, which deals plus 100%, twice the amount of damage, in other words, to ender dragons, endermen, endermites. We will not be needing this anytime soon. The spider sword deals twice the damage to spider, silverfish, and cave spiders, which we will be investing in later on. And the diamond sword, which costs 60 coins, which, yeah, you could buy it, but then you can go mine diamonds, which I'll be getting to, again, in a later video. I am so sorry. And then there's a regular bow, 25 coins. Arrow, 40 coins, which is really, really expensive. So, in other words, it's selling each arrow for basically around 3 coins each, 3.5 coins each. That's a lot. So, and then there's the wither bow. It deals twice the amount of damage to withers and wither skeletons. Again, don't worry about it. You won't be fighting withers or wither skeletons until you're a little later on, in between early and mid game. But you can determine when that is rather easily. But, well, these are your decision. This is my opinion. This is a tutorial, so you don't have to take my word for it, okay? You can do whatever decisions you want, but this is my guide. So, if you're watching this, no hate, please. I'm just telling you my opinion.